Sirkka mummosen täällä soittaa. Etkö sitä pääsis kaupasta hakkee mulle maitoa, makkaraa ja sokeria?
Hello. I can't hear you. I can't hear you on your stream either. I don't.
Okay, so I've been doing that with all the mics solid. Welcome to frickin' My Summer Car, picking up where we left off. Wow, okay. I'm a professional, ain't I? No, I'm not. So,
Stream now, so I can only hear one of
yeah. Um, so I was testing out the boat. There was a Windows update, so I had to reset the wheel. We've propped up the vehicle this way so it's easier to get underneath instead of, and we found all sorts of stuff that I had missed tightening, causing it to not run and stuff. Half axles were not attached.
I thought you got it running.
I have it running, but it wouldn't move because the half axles weren't screwed together. So, and I have, it looks like this exhaust, go up here and look at it with our ability to crawl in. Those do not look like they're tightened or attached, and I don't know if that's a graphical glitch or not, so I gotta find out. It's not the socket that I have, which, so, let's try 9, I can't remember which one it was off the top of my head. Not the 9. But I've definitely found several things that I've not tightened. I took a moment after the stream on the last time I was streaming and continued just a few minutes just to see what, come up with a few of these. I think it's a graphical because it's still attached there, but it's no more. And I accidentally got the car to do the carburetor catch on fire, and
on fire.
The carburetor had a fire coming out of it, and then it quickly spread the whole car. There's no way I could put it out, so
that's why you need a fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher would be happy. Later, I thought about a bucket of water that we have in the sauna. Yeah, that's the right one.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's why you have a fire extinguisher.
Right. I was just trying to think of other ways of putting the fire out.
But you need the fire extinguisher to pass your inspection anyway.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So the car caught on fire, and then it exploded. Now I don't know if it exploded because at that point I was frustrated. It wasn't being saved anyways. I was just trying to deduce a few things. It was stuck down in the pit too, so I was like, well, let's just toss a gas can in there also. So it's going to burn, and I can't stop it. Let's let it burn, and it burned, and it exploded, and everything was worthless at that. And it was still burning, so I don't know. It would have burnt the house down, all that eventually, but so there's another way that you can die. For anyone wanting to tally up all the different ways that you can die in My Summer Car.
Yeah, it's worse than 7 Days to Die to try and stay alive.
Yeah.
At least in that you've only got zombies trying to kill you.
Right. You only have zombies in 7 Days to Die. In this, you have everything trying to kill you. But at this point, we can. Oh, and there's something else I figured that I didn't have attached, which was causing an issue. Of the 7mm in the car. Did I get it? Yeah. See, it still says dashboard meters, and if you click on it, you can pop them out. It's because it's not attached. Which also means the
Is it not screwed in, no?
Nope, it's not screwed in. So, glove box, open the glove box. Here's the two that I need that I missed. And it's not a 7. Small, so it's either the 5 or 6. Five. Which means then the choke doesn't work, and that's why I couldn't click on the choke. You screw that in. Now, hey, now you can use the choke or the lights. So, which I could not do. So, don't forget those two.
It's all wired up, it is.
All wired up. The only thing that's not wired up are basically the blinkers. I haven't found the correct spot for it, so I need to see if someone else has figured out exactly where that node is, so I can do that. But yeah, lights work, wipers work, radio works, hazards don't because I don't have that. Right.
Aye.
Oh,
Breaking car.
I'm still trying to put it together.
You have a van, so don't break that.
The van you can't break, but the van you can also not end up not having it for a day or two also.
Yeah. Broken.
No, your uncle has it. It's not, don't get to keep everything anymore. Updated it.
Okay.
Will you please just open the hood? This is why you buy the other one with the clips and you can just open. No, I can do a better job of opening it from actually underneath than I can on top. Alright, the battery, yeah. Battery's an 8. That one I know for sure now because I've done it enough times.
Are you back in ETS, David?
Yeah, start a new profile. Doing just World of Truck jobs. Well, that's the plan anyway. Once I buy my trailer, brought the cheapest truck. And running around on that at the moment.
No mods at all?
Loads of mods armor. Well, it's 1.35.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
So I'm seeing if some mods work or don't work. I just put in the Jazzy Cats mods. Hopefully now it's have to sort myself out. It's a load of error or warnings, I suppose, rather than errors.
Alright. Why is it?
Let's see how it goes. It might come out again.
Why is it not going in gear? Just fix the half shafts.
Density mods and trailer skins. Or in traffic trailer skins.
Press the frickin' horn, but not going in gear. I've missed something still yet.
Brake fluid? No, brake fluid, yeah. Gearbox fluid?
I put all the fluids in it. I have something still not right because it's not wanting to roll easily. What? Just something that I found the last time.
Okay, cars don't roll easily.
Engine off. Alright. Gear shifts in. Half axles are tight.
Are you sure it's a gearbox?
It's not moving, so I'm making sure all the connections from the gear shift all the way through are tight.
Is it your clutch?
No, I've
Where?
Your actual clutch? You do have to put a new clutch in, or is it?
yeah, no, I did the old clutch, but at one point I noticed that I didn't have. You know what? It may be.
Clutch plates. I thought no.
You may have to. I may have burned them out. Yeah, I may have burned them out when I was trying to get it to run.
Yeah, I think the ones you start off with aren't necessarily great. You should have to look at it. If you look at it, does it tell you if they're gone? You may have to disassemble your engine
Right.
gear.
Right.
I'm thinking maybe
It could.
only easy. Can it be the handbrake is locked in?
I just did the handbrake when I tried to move it. I think I actually might been as simple as what Armor had mentioned. I did put fluids in it, but there was one loose hose underneath there, so it might have leaked out. So you have to go to the store to get more brake fluid, but it's too late for them. So
Bedtime.
no, it's not bedtime yet. It's just too late for the store. And knocked it off. Alright. Alright. Now it's shut. Nice if you could actually open and inspect, because a couple of these lines were not attached. So I'm thinking I probably do need fluid. See, that one has nothing. That has something in it. That has a little something in it, but it may not be enough. You can also adjust the timing, and you can adjust the valves. And I'm not sure. I'm thinking I just want to get it going and get it over to, what is it, Fatali's, and have him just finish fixing the engine, making sure it runs right. That's why I think first thing in the morning we'll do a run to town and get milk, sugar, and sausages for Grandma. That's what she wanted. I've also had my first full case of beer, which made that achievement. What else do I want to do that's sort of clean up? Oh, stress is up there, so we should probably go turn the sauna on. It's not quite shower with your dad simulator, but
Close to.
shower with Moondog simulator. Alright,
That's never good.
probably not, no. Why is that light on? We don't need the freaking light on. There's the electric bill going up. And I've completely figured out that saving does not jump you ahead any hours.
I thought it did.
They must have fixed it because I've saved it and it didn't move me ahead any. Or at least it... No, I didn't check, but it seemed like it moved me ahead none. Alright, so it's 10 o'clock at night. Got on food. I could use some more jugs of juice. Wait a minute, I have that sitting in here. I don't hear it bubbling, so that might be done now.
Ugh.
So, could take that with us, sell what we can of that, and then on the way back from the store, and then take what we need from getting from the store and take it to Grandma. There we go. There's our plan for first thing in the morning.
Saatana.
Man better be there in the frickin' morning. I really don't want to do all this in the car, and the car brake lights are on, so in reverse. Ignition's on. Oh boy, that would have been good. Alright.
No mitä helvettiä?
At the front off too. Alright. So let's pick that up. Just waiting for the sauna to warm up.
Voi vittujen vittu.
A farm sim.
Come here. Ball's rolling away. Yeah. Wait a minute. This is good. Bounces well. Means it'll. I just hear thunder. Oh. Oh, that's good. The basketball's up on the roof now. Oh, I guess it can stay there. It's up on the roof. Alright. Shut that. Not warm enough yet. That lightning, or is it's lightning doing that? Alright, guess what? It's late enough. I'm gonna unplug it. I'm not getting shocked and electrocuted by the phone. It's late enough, we got the test pattern on there. Getting warmer. Not as hot as it could be, but it's hot enough. Oh, let's hit the right spot. It's just the right spot to hit that little steam. Alright. Off. The light on. Go to sleep. Sleep. Oh, yeah. Flashlight off. Put the phone back in. It's 8 in the morning.
No, 1:30 in the afternoon.
No. Just it's like 8:07 now in the morning.
Oh, no, I misread. I'm going to be there at 1:30. Sorry. It's
Oh.
4 minutes past 9.
It's 5 minutes over 8.
And there's no frickin' van over there.
So what is the story with the van now? Your uncle keeps coming and taking it back, is it?
Yeah, well, it was even over there yesterday.
Have the keys and keep them, no?
I've got the keys. I can go use it whenever I want, but it has to be there. Not there now.
That's what I'm saying. So taking keys out of it doesn't do anything.
No, you don't. You keep the keys, but yeah, leaving it here, leaving it there, it's not always available. So,
Tie it onto the tractor.
yeah,
You wake up and you'll have no tractor.
that's possible, right? Who knows? Alright. So the fluid will go in a bag. Milk will go in the bag. The sausage will go in the bag. Sugar will go in a bag. So we can get all that stuff in one bag. We use the boat.
You're thirsty.
You're always thirsty in that.
You always, yeah. That's a good point, but I'm already down here, so let's just,
Drink to what?
we'll go for broke and,
Can you not drink the lake water? I mean, that's fresh water.
um, no, actually,
It's the kind of game that should let you drink salt water.
I don't think it's sulfur, I think it's normal.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's the kind of game that would let you drink salt water to kill you.
yeah. I'm trying to actually lean in and seem to.
What the heck is
Nope.
this now?
Driving mode.
What's wrong with your armor?
ETS2 cut off my cruise control.
Cut off your cruise control.
Yeah, it's disengaging it.
Go in and check your settings, make sure, because I had to do that, that your brake or accelerator isn't slightly pressed or reading.
No, it's not. It's working sometimes, but sometimes it cuts it off, not all the time.
Engine brake.
No. It's like I can go. Oh, I don't know what it is.
I know I had an issue with my accelerator or brake. One of them was reading as slightly on, so it wouldn't engage the cruise control.
Too fast.
See, so if I go to the store, get these items, and I don't want to have to pick up all the items and carry them individually to grandma's, I buy two. She just said sausage, sugar, and milk, but she didn't say how much of any of it.
Buy a load of it and then.
That's what I'm wanting. Yeah,
And if you leave it at her house, the next time she's looking for it, then you have it there already.
possibly. Yep. But if I have to carry 2 bags down, that'd be better than carrying 7 bags down. So I might get 1 bag for her and 1 bag for me.
Yeah, well then if you,
Yeah.
you can take. That's what I'm saying. Take her if you buy a load of milk, sausage, and whatever she needs.
For her, yeah, take that in 1 bag to the boat. Yeah,
And
but-
then all the new stuff can stay in her house.
but then I can buy the chips and pizzas and stuff and the juice for myself and put it in a second bag. That way I've got 2 different bags. I'm carrying 2 items, yes, but it's not 7 items from the store down to the boat.
Yeah. And a fire extinguisher in case your house, your car on fire again.
The fire extinguisher is an individual item, and so's the bracket.
If you don't need the bracket, you just need the
Bracket comes with it. But I could, yeah, till I need it, yeah. That's a good point.
drive the car up to the shop to get it.
Yeah. Install it at that point. Yeah, I was testing, trying to adjust the carburetor and stuff like that, and I had the air filter off and had it right there, and you can see when it was backfired, it would pop like that, and then all of a sudden when it popped, a couple of times it popped and it caught on fire in the carburetor, and then all of a sudden the whole engine's on fire.
I presume you can rebuild your car after that happens.
I'm sure you can, but it's going to require going and buying parts for sure on that one. I've got, I think that's about half a jug. It was nearly empty in the tank when I filled it. And that's only an assumption that there's about half a jug of 2-stroke fuel for that. Let's see, so do I do the speed 2 docking maneuver? Just drive right into the shore and then stop?
That is a normal thing for a boat like that, so...
Yeah, I know. Especially with being sort of a flat bottom.
Is it a steel boat or wood?
I don't know. It's probably metal by the way that it looks, but...
To me it looks more like plastic. I don't know.
That's all the further it'll go, so it's fine. Shut it off. Exit. And let's run up there and get what we need. Especially something to drink pretty quickly. So did everyone enjoy watching all the racing yesterday?
There was racing yesterday.
Monaco, Indianapolis 500, and Coca-Cola 600.
Monaco was boring.
Monaco's always boring.
Boring, yeah.
Sky mustn't be getting their subscriptions because every time there's a race on, no, they keep hammering it on Sky News. Telling you all the, like, they used to never give. Now every news section is.
No,
Such a
the
thing
thing
as
was, the boring thing was Lewis was in first.
But Formula One has been like that for the last I don't know how many years. It's just there's no racing anymore.
Yeah. Lewis was in the lead when I saw it. Lewis was in the lead when I left it. Lewis won, right?
On the right.
So.
And I complained the whole race. I watched the whole race.
That's
yeah.
what he does. He has the best car. He is a good driver, yes. He's the best car, and he complains
All the time.
all race. Oh, I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh, something wrong with the car. This, that.
Yeah.
The most exciting thing was the pit lane. This time.
They're in there. Open the door.
Verstappen, Vettel, and Valtteri pit at the same time, and was Verstappen right into Valtteri.
So I need those.
Narrow pit lane. I mean,
Yeah,
Um,
but there was on-site release. Even Red Bull said it themselves. So.
yeah, what you have, it's an unsafe release, but it's all done in a matter of seconds, and you have to make the call because that split fraction
Yeah,
of
and
a second will
and
get
you
you
don't
out in front, and it's a safe release.
Yeah, the only thing they didn't see, you don't see that much either was the person that releases a car don't see the other cars because there's too many people in the way.
Well, they should be able to. They should have a spotter on out
They
on
don't.
the desk to tell, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If it's that bad, you should have somebody sitting out on the wall
yeah,
to tell you release or not release.
yeah. So he got a 5-second penalty.
right.
But it's just
728. Well, I did buy an awful lit. Right.
it's all about management now as opposed to racing.
It got a bit more exciting this year because what we
'Cause-
call
Just hold on to that for me. Leave that right there. Thank you.
Ferrari is not in the game, and Red Bull is in the game instead. More
Oh, we'll put this out on.
Yeah, but Mercedes have won 1-2 most races.
all the races.
Yeah, so I mean it's
The only race they didn't was Monaco now.
Alright, so she needs sugar. I think I've got a yeast still at home for the needed milk
can drive through here, can't I? Yeah.
and sausages.
€129 robbery.
Alright, so we'll run this one down to the boat because this is Grandma's.
So what are you on armored? 134 or 135?
134. Promos.
I decided to start a new profile. Just do World of Truck jobs.
That would be interesting.
Wow.
Just doing the World of Trucks in
Well,
Europe,
see,
yeah.
now you can do World of Truck jobs with your trailer.
Right.
And you've now got doubles in Germany, Netherlands, and Belgium, I think, is it possibly? Or it's just, no, Netherlands and Germany. It's like you can now run doubles all the ways from Switzerland up to Norway, Sweden,
Okay.
Finland, Denmark. So like you can do a lot of
Decent,
jobs with
yeah.
doubles.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, and now you have you can do World of Truck jobs with your own trailer.
So it's worth having doubles now. You can do northern portion of Europe.
Yeah, but I just I think World of Truck give you a bit more
Excited. Drop 5 points.
Well, I mean they don't pay as much, but then that's.
They're more realistic.
But that's what I'm saying. That's one of the issues that I generally have with the game is that it's too easy to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got my first loan was 75,000, and I brought an Iveco for 72,000.
I noticed the Merc
Alright.
is cheap. A cheap truck.
The which?
Merc. The MP4.
I don't know. I had because I'd picked a Renault, so I had a Renault and an Iveco garage is all I had.
The one you used a lot in when we played MP. That Merc.
Oh, is that cheap?
Cheaper than Volvo and Scania.
Right, but the Stratalis, the Iveco was 72 grand.
I can have a look.
The only thing I done to it was put Cecil thing up on the window for the GPS.
Now running a mod, but
So,
Which is the
that's
basic. It's basic.
ours is in the back.
Yes.
I'm running a mod now, so maybe not
All right.
accurate, but 98 euros.
98. Yeah, but I had 75 armor.
Yeah, but still, that for if you compare it to
Well, Scania's about that. Scania was 90 something, I think, for the basic Scania.
84,
Right, for
85, and 92 and 93 for the new ones.
We're having a basic which vehicle to buy in ETS while watching screw up my summer car.
Okay, no, the cheapest one is 69
it's Volvo 69.
and 85 for the old one.
And what
No,
size engine is in that then?
420.
Oh, that's because, and it's only 69.
I think it's a mod. That's the
Yeah. See,
What's that back there?
but still 69 is something.
mine has. I think mine is a 310.
Now look.
Oh, we may be a little weavy because of the 2 years, but you know.
Let's see, you should be able to do that in ETS. Well, actually, you can just do it in real life. Just go
Yeah.
a few minutes, pretend you're sick.
Yesterday, we were racing, and before we got to racing, he had a few, and he goes, "I don't know if I should." Because he's been at a couple. It's like you can't be any worse than some of the kids that don't have a clue. So
Yeah, but I suppose if you're trying to protect your reputation on iRacing, maybe have a few beers isn't.
actually, he did fairly well, even having it. So qualifying wise, he's pretty darn quick. Not as quick as some of them yet, but for where we've started, how long we've been racing, and some of them have a whole lot more time on just going in circles. Pretty quick. All right, so
I cannot compare Volvo, but a stock.
Let's see now.
back to the house.
A stock Scania R is 178.
Stock? That can't be. That's not a stock.
No, 112.
Yeah.
Stock.
Truck D.
Oh, they are so stupid. Okay.
Right, so I have Volvo.
120.
All right,
They are not cheap, Scania.
I'll have to deliver my trailer first because I can't.
back to the house.
Because I've only got one truck, so I can't.
They're not
browse.
cheap. Tell you.
Which?
No, there's my mods doing this. They're not cheap because they're 105. So.
Well, I know this is the truck that I had brought all my drivers at one stage, and they all got to level 10 on it, so I mean it can't be that bad.
69, yeah, it's the cheapest. Yeah, I know.
It still comes down to buy what you feel is what you want and just deal with it. It may be a little bit more. I mean, if you're just buying it for company to use, then yeah, you probably just want cheap, but you're going to buy something that you like for your own personal driving.
Well, theoretically, the better truck you give your drivers is supposed to make a difference.
It's more money to make, and I noticed that.
But for my own truck, it was basically the Volvo. Okay, the cheapest Volvo I have is 76. The FH16 Classic Sleeper.
The old one.
76. Renault. Maybe it's Renault level. And Renault's cheapest is 81. Iveco. 72.
If I look at like
If I don't actually have Scania yet.
if I look at my my trucks, my company
And the DAF is 90.
I have 4 trucks for my company in the company, and I have one Scania S580 modded, like decked out as well, and a Merc as well, 510, and 2 Volvos. And the Merc is making more money somehow.
Alright, so standard trailers you can only buy a curtain side on level 4. But you can buy all the Crones on level 5 and all the Schwarzmüllers on level 5.
Is that due to just where they started it for the DLC?
Maybe so. Maybe they're just saying, well, if you have the DLC, so.
Yeah.
But I won't get doubles or ones. Let's try. Don't think. They don't doubles. Schwarz. Doubles aren't available. 70.
Alright, move up to the dock here. I can smell everyone's freaking cooking outside.
Where they all cooking outside.
It's Memorial Day, so they're all... No, it's Memorial Day, so they're all...
Your storm
Cameron.
is be over.
Oh, yeah. That storm that blew in that I jumped up and had all the hail, it was knocking trees over west side of town, the city to the west of us just a little bit, and then there was a tornado to the southeast of us. Oh, yeah. That storm produced a little bit. Alright, so this bag is ours. Get out of the driving.
107,000 per Schwarzmüller refrigerator.
So cheap.
Well, not really when you have 46,000.
I don't have much money more than you have 35. So damn it.
Alright, so we'll run this one in.
Go to standard trail. That's
The
what you
question to ask would be, do we put fire extinguisher in the garage or in the house?
in your car.
Well, temporarily,
I'd say in the garage.
because that's where I've caused more fires, whether it's...
In the garage.
So far I have. Alright, so let's come over here.
Let's explode.
There.
trailer at this stage.
Isn't that a brake booster? Brake.
Which?
Wonder.
Well, they all take the same fluid.
Dot 4 for everything. Clutch,
Yeah.
brake, hydraulic.
No. It's he putting oil into the brake booster.
Well, yeah, that's dot 4 oil. That's
That's
the
not the
brake.
clutch. It was
That's the
not the
brake reservoir as opposed to a booster.
Yeah.
But was not the gearbox had fluid problem?
No, but there's a clutch cylinder here, and it won't move it. That's why it's there. That's what I was trying to fill there. That's one of the things I need to fill there. Oh, trying to hit the right spot on this stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually between... Right.
Complete daft trailer thing. I don't. Yeah. Do it.
There's one. Oh, I had it. Does it look like they're full at all? Oh,
Right, so now I just have to get back to my trailers.
alright. I don't need to be fiddling around with that. We can do that after going over to Grandma's. Add to it, she probably will have something to eat, so... Or something to drink. sun's pretty straight up, so it's middle of the day, so we're good that way. Just hurry this up then. We'll remember that we have the fire extinguisher down here. Right, we will attempt to remember that the fire extinguisher is down here. Now, of course, we could go over in Grandma's in the tractor again.
Grandma's tractor.
I'm sorry?
You said we could go over in Grandma's tractor.
Okay, we can go over to Grandma's in the tractor.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it could be her tractor, you'd never know.
Could be. I'm going to drop this here for a minute and see if... Van is over here. Van is not over there.
You wouldn't want to have the van full of killdew, would you?
I would...
To go offer to sell it to your man and then...
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Actually, speaking of which, there's a couple jugs in here that I should probably drink real quick.
I wonder, does the same happen to your to the truck as well? You have to keep chasing it. Do you have the truck yet?
No, it's over at the thing. I need to see about going over if I can get the keys from one of the guys there, because I can't get it from Uncle. I've gone back over to him and tried to get the keys from him, and you knock on the door again, he just comes out, stares at you, and then goes back in. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jugs now. Thirst isn't too bad. Hunger's down. Good to go over to Grandma's. Head over there. Private mode. Shut the door. Hit the key. Parking brake. That's fine. I tell you what, if the van ends up there when we come back, I should go over and yell at him. I'm also wondering, is the...
into the garage.
Yeah.
Actually stop him from taking it or not. But...
Yeah. Because he says to leave it parked over there. The one night I had left it out front and it disappeared, so... I wasn't paying attention. Dirtiness is definitely up there. It's a good thing I don't think you can't die from being dirty, right? I don't
think
so. I think you could when they originally started, but yeah.
I think it may stress you out.
It may, yeah.
I think it's only the ones that go red that will kill you.
You can get red from dirtiness.
Right, but I think he's changed it, but then it depends whether you're on beta or whether you're on the stable one. As to whether it still kills you or not.
I can see stress killing you. I can see the hunger and thirst killing you. Urine level, I'm not sure if that one should or shouldn't. the one that has more medical knowledge in the household is sleeping right now, so
Cause serious damage to you.
that's for sure. I could see that raising your stress too pretty quickly.
Technically, you should just do like they do in The Sims and
Yeah, you can't hold it any longer, and
just drop it everywhere, and then cause your stress level to go up even more. And
right. Walking through the woods. I wasn't trying to go over and hear all these stories that Grandma's going to say again. Anyone happen to remember what the stories were that she talked about the last time?
I should tell you to go find yourself a wife.
Yeah? What was that story?
But I think she's the one that kind of points you in the direction of the storyline in it.
Probably, yeah, because there's a...
What she tells you, and
Yeah. Surprisingly, your dad doesn't drink, but your uncle does a lot.
is that the uncle you get the van off?
That's the uncle you get the van off of, yeah. So we were over here at Grandma's the last time on Saturday, or no, it was Sunday from the rally. We delivered the wood on Saturday, so we should actually take the time and chop up another load of wood. That way it's ready for the guy to call. There goes the train. But when we go back, the train will come from that direction. Okay, Grandma's. Oh, good. Grandma's out. You start talking, or I gotta put the stuff in the basket first, huh?
Kyllä minä ostaa
Oh.
itselleni, miten se ei isseis pulloa ikinä tarttunna. Sehän on melko raitis mies. Minä sitä silloin kahtelin, kun 60-luvun lopulla, kun oli se SM-hiihto sillä niin kova homma, että siinä voitti ja vaikka mitä. Niin eivät ottaneet maajoukkueeseen olympialaisiin. Se oli niin kova paikka sille. Mutta kyllä minä katsotaan nyt se pullo tarttuu aivan varmasti, eikä tuosta tuu mitään tuosta hommasta.
Yeah, that's-
Ihan vaan rintarottingilla meni sitten.
That was the story about the Olympics. We heard that one, yeah.
Keleppu, niin kaasta ja sitten johonkin muualle keleppu.
All the sugar in there.
Onko sitten hypännyt siitä yli, ettei vaan sinnu ois tullut.
Keep away from drinking. She says that literally as I pick up my cup to try and get a drink myself.
Se on niin monta ukkua ja...
She give you tea, does she?
Yeah.
Kyllä viittis katsoa, kun
You know what, we'll do 2 of each.
se on eloski niin paha tappaus sen viinansa kanssa. Mitenköhän nyt kun sinä teet niitä se hommia, niin se ei varmaan muuta tee kuin ryppyä vaan joko päivä.
Well, the one thing would be, at least we have
Kanssa oli.
food sitting here.
Se kun syväriltä tuli, niin se oli toinen mies. Ei puhunut eikä pustella mitään, vaan viinapiru sille maasta. Ja se oli kova paikka. Se sota ei sitä ukosta lähtenyt koko elämän aikana mihinkään. Viinan se sitten vei. Nuoret ukot parhaassa iässä sinne rintamalle on laitettu. Eihän siitä pääse leviä.
There you go. In case you wanted to know, Grandpa's name is Volto.
Parit pellot laitto kuntoon. Se on niin, että se tulee kanssa ei pidä leikkiä.
Do not play with matches.
Kun leikkejä on nähty, kun niiltä mennä ne talot ja kaikki.
Not one time that families have lost their homes. Okay.
Oli se navettakin mikä palo, kun siellä lapset tuli.
Remember the cow house that burnt down? Kids were playing with matches. It went down fast. And the cattle that screamed in agony. Those matches are not for children.
Kyllä se oli niin kamalaa.
You have matches.
No, but I can light up a cigarette and have a cigarette right now.
No mitenkään, onko sulla ollut niitä töitä?
There are many jobs.
Kun ei täällä oo työllistäjiä.
Good thing you are looking after the house while your parents are away.
Hyvähän se, että ne jätti sulle vähän rahaa, ennen kuin lähtivät lomalle, niin voit sitten olla siinä talon miehenä. Ei ne oltais varmaankaan liikennetöitä.
Your uncle might have something for you as well. I wonder where he is. When he drinks, he usually disappears for long times. Yeah, could have used the van to come over.
Sinä ja ukko on matkustajana. Siinä mennään vaikka alama ääriin. Ei vahti loppu, ennen kuin rahat loppuu.
I heard thunder, or was that the train?
Kyllä minä oon sitä ihmetellyt, miten se ei issäis pulloa ikinä tarttunut. Sehän on melko raittu.
That's thunder from that storm over there.
Minä sitä silloin kahtelin.
Walk faster, Grandma.
60-luvun lopulla
Gonna rain.
oli se SM-hiihto sillä niin kova homma, että siinä voitti ja vaikka mitä. Niin eivät
I don't want to sit in the rain and have lightning come down and strike me and kill me while I'm trying to get Grandma to give me some money at the end of this.
You haven't died yet, have you?
I have not died yet. I'm on Wednesday of the second week already.
Sanopin vaan, että jos se olympialainen kelpaa, niin kai sitä sitten johonkin muualle kelpaa.
I'd like to keep the streak going for right now.
I remember watching it before. You used to die at least once every half an hour. Like.
Yeah, I know.
And that was before seatbelts.
Yeah. There's no seatbelts in that thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't go fast enough to kill you.
No, but the green car coming at you still does.
If it hits the tractor.
Actually, I went down the highway in the tractor on a test, and the car's flying down that caused no damage.
Just stick the forks in front of you. Spike whatever car comes towards you.
How much do you need? Is there a certain amount that you need?
I think you brought. How much you brought in the basket?
I can't get all of it in the basket. She said sugar, milk, and sausage. She said no quantity.
Keep feeding her till she doesn't pay you anymore.
Hasn't paid me anything yet.
Does she pay you? She does.
Yeah. It's raining now, Grandma.
You need to go in, Grandma, now.
Yeah, matches and stuff. Yeah, I got that. I need to Google how many things of freaking food to give Grandma?
Niin se navettakin mikä palo, kun siellä lapset selitykellä meni leikkimään, niin voi kauheata, että kun se palo nopii ja kadelee huuteella. Kyllä se oli niin kamalaa. Kyllä minä sanoin, että ne tuli pikkuleikit pitkin jättöön. Ja siinä on sille vähän rahkoa.
Oh, you need, here's a little money, thank you. 260, well that's at least the electric bill, thank you. Leave all the rest of the stuff sitting there.
Should be clean now.
Does the rain make you clean?
No.
You can drink the shower, but the rain doesn't make you clean. Can you
Right.
drink rain?
No. I mean, at the moment, is it not, alright, it's... Nope, throwing your head up to drink the rain does not work. Mostly because I don't think you get enough drops of water. Back a little bit, there we go. And
That's fixed now.
I can break off. Yep, I already stalled it. Oh, look, wipers.
We go up 8. Oh, we work 3 days a week.
So,
3 days.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, you don't want to work more.
My hours is still overtime. 3 days a week for 1 month.
Are you still sick here?
No. We have a worker. You only need to work 2 days. You can only work 2 days for free. Because he has second job as well. And I don't complain, 3 days. Thing is, when you sleep out in the truck, it takes a toll on you. Even young me. Take a
More
toll on you.
comfortable. Need a more comfortable bed. You're soft
It's not-
there, man.
No, the bed is perfect. It's not that. It's more like you don't get like, you get more stressed. Things, people can break into the truck more easily. You're always alert.
Oh,
You never relax in the same
it's sweet
place.
and not bad, is it?
Oh yeah.
You need a dog.
you need 3 or 4 attack cats.
Dog. You're getting a dog sometime. When what you call it? I have a dog on the way. But it's not like
Alright, is the train coming? Is the train coming? Don't know. Didn't get hit by it.
Just tracking and you'll find out.
Yeah. I didn't hear the train horn, so...
But does it blow its horn now, does it?
Yes. When it's coming across the intersection, it does.
it did it for me as well. When I played.
Although if you have the radio turned up real loud, you're not going to be able to hear it, especially with the tractor noise too. The truck gets a little bit quieter, so you can hear that.
Is the train coming? Is the train coming? No, because the white light is blinking.
There's no lights on the crossings on this.
I just
Yeah.
want to see the train.
Yeah.
You see the trains late, you're dead.
Right.
Now, the thing was I'm in Finland in ETS, crossing a train tracks as well.
Yeah, well, ETS has lights on the tracks. There's no lights on these tracks.
I've never come across a crossing that has trains going across it without anything to tell you that.
Yeah.
I've been hit by the barriers, alright, or driven into the barriers, but.
Okay. But that is maybe.
Well, I've driven into the barriers and got hit by barriers and the default map too. But that's more for not seeing it. Like places in Poland, or when we were playing multiplayer, when one person goes through and then it comes down on top of you.
You fly a bit?
No, I don't think I usually just hit the barriers, or the barriers come down on top of me and top the gate.
I've been trapped by the toll booths between trailer and truck. In the old days.
And no one's, as far as I know, no one's beaten my record for flight, so. I flew the furthest, although it was in California, so maybe, the thin air helped. I smacked into the back. Yeah, smacked into the back because someone stopped, glitched, and it caused me to fly.
Oh, you didn't fly then?
All the way off the road map portion.
Didn't David Submine fly with Roy BP when my game? I didn't do anything. Suddenly I was up in air. I did a backflip. I think I did the highest flight.
Come on.
And landed on my wheels again.
Well, this thing doesn't like reversing low.
I took my hands
Or in high gear, I mean.
I took my hands off a bit fast. Looked and I had rain outside. Damn, I think I need to take a step apart my pedals.
Right.
That's my pedals.
There we go. Now we're attached. Braking brake.
I know I'm getting tired.
Lights off. Wiper off. Out the door. Watch me get out, get halfway to the house, get struck by lightning.
Yeah, no. I may have found a problem.
Alright. I did put some fluid in one of those, so let's see if we can open. If that was the issue or not.
Last question. Did you do the gearbox, put the gearbox together on your own?
Yes, I had this thing running on the test one afterwards.
Well, it was running.
Yeah.
Got your achievement to say you started it.
No, I even had it driving.
Right. You worked out how to get your multi-profiles, did you?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Even without the multi-profile, I went after the stream and drove this, and it. Now it's dead battery. Right.
I'm just asking. Trying to help you figure out the problem. So.
Well, I understand. It was a connection thing that I did that I missed, and that's what. And it after I got it together, it would roll smoothly. It's not rolling smoothly, which means I don't have the one thing that I've missed.
So it's not rolling at all, is it?
No,
It's not
That's
in
what
gear, is it?
even it won't change out of gear.
So it is in gear.
It's stuck in gear, and you have
Yeah.
whatever I have. Yeah,
That sounds like your clutch then is gone.
well, that's how it was. I attached something, and then it would roll. So I'm trying to millimeter.
so it's in gear.
You can't jump start it now.
Oh.
See, if it was multiplayer, just get one person in the car, one person in the tractor or the van, and put a tow rope on and jump it.
Right.
That's not how you start the cars back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Didn't. Okay.
It's charging.
There was hard way.
What's the hard way?
Unless you have a hill to roll it down,
You
or
take a
somebody to
screw-
push it.
I don't know how much, but I've never done it. But we had a car from the 90s, and they did it. The battery was dead. They took some cables from the battery to the starter directly.
Yes, but it's not that he has a problem with the battery, it's stuck in gear, so if it's stuck in gear, you can start it and drive it in whatever gear it's stuck in.
Yeah. Even though it's not a brand new battery, it is a charged battery, so
Yeah, I don't think the batteries last very long
nope,
anyway.
it doesn't. Yeah.
A couple of turns and it doesn't start, that's it.
All right. This is why it's called My Summer Car. 'Cause it's going to take you all frickin' summer.
Yeah.
This one's also not charged. So it's at here and it's no longer charged. All right, fine. Thirst is up. Back to you. Right, so we can get through our stuff. All right. While we do this, I'll be right back because I'm gonna go do the same thing.
Alright.
Have you seen a new Scania T mod?
Scania T. You seen a Scania S mod? Is it Scania S?
Scania ST something.
Well, it's the S with the ST, because S with the bonnet or the nose.
With the nose, yes.
I saw it, yeah, but it's on 1.3 or 1.34, isn't it?
I have it.
Yeah, but you're on 134.
Oh, I'm seen there. Yeah, but I looked at the latest update. But
Is it any good?
I don't know. It's required level 29
Right.
and I'm level
You know,
26.
level 29 to buy it.
Yes.
But you can't do. Well, from what I was looking at videos, like this I'd come across it. It doesn't seem to have the heavy haul chassis. It's just
I don't need to have a hull.
I can't beat heavy haul. Just mind you, at the moment I have a single axle on this, and I've pulled. What was it, 32 ton? I think is the heaviest I've done on it. The double trailer or trailer with a small trailer on the back.
I only have I have a tag lift on this truck.
I don't. I have single axle at the back
Or
with
I
my
have
310 horsepower.
I have four, five, like I said, 4 trucks. 2 with mid lift, 1 with tag, 1 with 6x4.
I said tag actual. Well, I don't like the tag. They just never seem to work.
With your sensitivity, like with your
Like I
suspensions.
tried pulling a 5 ton trailer with the tag, and the tag was dragging.
Yeah, that is your your suspension stuff. I know this was the suspension stuff. How you put it?
No, it's that what's recommended.
Yeah, it's not realistic. That is unrealistic. There's almost too much. Like you should be able to go 80 in some corners.
Have you tried the cabin suspension at all? Oh no, you're on 134, so there is no cabin.
No, and I need to just look at this profile's suspension and put it over to the other one.
Now when it goes to 135, you'll have sliders to know where you are.
Yeah.
I think mine is. I have the brakes at about a quarter, and everything else then is down all the way to the left.
Can take a picture when the new update comes on this profile, send you, because this is, I feel it's good.
Alright, so let's. I'm staring at the toilet. We've used it.
Hey! I know that company in real life.
Huh?
A trailer with a company skin that is close by near me. Big company. LGD, the biggest European truck company with furniture.
Alright, I have an IKEA trailer.
They do all furniture from IKEA to Mio. Yeah, everything that they can.
So I have the Cecil trailer pack, which changes the world of truck trailers, to some of them to other skins.
Right. Yeah.
I am looking for bolts and nuts that are not attached because there's.
See, wouldn't it be mad now if he really wanted to freak people out and just gave you a box of bolts
Oh yeah.
like you'd have in real life? And
The
then
only
you'd be
place
going,
she
"I
wants to
wonder
be
what
is up by my neck. She doesn't want to.
That kitten likes you.
I heard the kitten.
I used to I don't know.
Be loud. Be loud for the stream. There you go. Go. I need to be. I need to be gone. Yeah. All right.
You popular? Aww. I never heard a kitten that much.
Tried. I had somebody today tell me they'd lost a cat, or one of their cats had gone missing, and a few others in the neighbourhood. I hadn't the heart to tell them, ask them was there Chinese locally.
All right. I don't see anything
I miss him.
attached.
Man, my cat was a kitten. He was so cute. So the fur was bigger than the damn cat, damn kitten.
Bolts are all attached.
Got a job.
Oh my gosh. What's this thing?
Job to Hamburg. So, going lamb stomachs.
I'm in Finland.
Right.
I go from Kiel to Hamburg so I can go pick up my trailer, because I've set myself a challenge that I don't teleport to garages.
But you didn't have.
So front light connector is.
Yes, I have a garage in Hamburg because that's where I started off.
So all our truck works down there, from Kiel to Hamburg.
How do you mean it worked?
It had a range.
Well, no, I'm in Kiel. I'm taking a double trailer to Hamburg.
Ah.
It's right next door to where I am, actually.
There.
Why are you going in this lane?
9. This is a 9. 9 for the.
Slow down more.
Because they're emulating real drivers.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking. You stay.
That's alright, I had a car. So there was a car and I was on the right lane. There was a car overtook me on the left lane. Came across a truck that was out there, pulled in front of me, hammered on the brakes while in front of me. So I had to hammer on the brakes and then decided that it was going to accelerate to undertake the truck and then pull back out again as the truck pulled in front of me then.
That sounds like something happened in real life.
Yeah.
That happened to me with I had my truck.
Those are all attached. That's not part of that. On.
My trailer on my truck don't have ABS brakes, so
Ooh, this is going to be fun. I I'm in poppy seed or pos seed.
Oh,
Right, so I'm taking a double trailer. It's a B double trailer, which is one of three. It's the middle of 3 double trailers.
Okay, so there's 3 doubles in a row. Yours is in the middle. And
turn right and turn left.
Go straight up as far as the fence, as far as I can, and
Now go a bit, maybe half up. Turn a bit right. Then turn full left. Like that way you're going out. You're
actually,
going...
yeah, because it's a B double, which means the back trailer will drag as opposed to if it's a small trailer on the back, you could just pull straight up and get around.
right.
The thing is, the sharper you take the turn, that's the less corner cutting you're doing. If that makes sense.
If I lift axles, that'll give me a better. I don't know. I'm going there. I'll make it. Right.
That's something I learned when I was in school. My teacher taught me that the sharper you take a turn with double trailers, like my rigid with extra point, the sharper you take a turn, that's the easier to take a sharper turn. It does like you go far out, take sharp, like you did now, sharp. You don't get the drag that much then.
Yeah, no, I managed to get up enough to when I swung around the back end, I was out of the parking space.
Alright.
Recommend like a big bag of balls that you can drop on the ground and spill them everywhere and have to pick them all up.
And figure out which one goes where.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then just throw in a few spare ones and odd ones that don't actually fit anywhere.
Well, that would be me. And yeah, don't suggest that. That might actually happen.
Ooh, we should do it then.
And anyone that's ever worked on a vehicle always knows there's always spare ones when you're putting it back together.
Oh.
I've yet to put something back together with. And spare ones.
I have spares, but that's also say because some of the stuff that I'm working on, they're purposely put in there because you're going to drop and lose them.
Yeah, that's fun when you drop stuff.
Like mini blinds. They always offered like extra.
Yeah, my last car had a big tray underneath the engine. And the only way you could actually, it had 4 bolts holding it on. And the only way you could do it was to actually jack up the car and get under the car. Reach under and get the bolt. And the amount of things I dropped down through the engine. And to go straight down, like. But it wouldn't fall on the ground, it would sit on the tray.
Oh, yeah.
And the only way to get at the tray was to actually drop the tray.
It's like the rope for my jet ski. I have automatically that pulls in. I put like that in. The front one has, I don't know how they thought of this, because you need to put it in a weird angle, so you miss one bolt you cannot even get to put in. So I have 1 spare. You need to almost disable a whole jet ski to get
Yeah,
to that bolt.
what make is the jet ski?
Sea-Doo, America.
So just try working on some Japanese bike.
Yeah.
Especially the sports bikes, so they're just...
Can you stop with this? I'm starting to hate this.
Hate what? Talking to me or someone?
I'm talking to my guy in cruise control that drops out all the time.
Definitely check your accelerator brake
I did.
and
It's
just adjust the dead zone on it. That's what I did to mine.
have a look inside software. No, no.
As in, all I done was just go in. It allows you to just change the dead zone, and then you can just change it till
Zero.
the yellow line has gone off of it, and then go again.
0. I think no. Clear the the- Huh. This slider is not range. Wait,
All right. Oh, the bumper's falling off. That's good. View where you're at. Our hunger's low or high. Power at this point, so stress, dirtiness. Let's just real quick take a shower.
Can you still smoke in the shower?
I don't know. I haven't tried. Tried not to do too much of the smoking in the game, because I'd rather do it by not smoking, although it's in there and I've used it. It's just I don't want to promote the thought of smoking to relieve the stress.
move.
And I've gone to sleep with the phone plugged in, which means
You have angry neighbors.
no, with the phone plugged in, you'll get a call in the middle of the night and have to go pick up the drunk. I was trying not to have to do that.
But you get money for doing it, don't you?
Yeah, you do. But if you don't have a vehicle real handy to go get it, then you can't do it. It's not here yet again today.
You don't have your van? But,
No, you don't have access to it all the time. That's what I was saying. You don't.
oh, yes, drive. That. Is ETS in on Direct 11 now?
Yeah.
Fully?
You can set it in Steam options, or you can set it in config or on the console. And if you right click on the game, you only go into properties.
Okay, there's a bug.
But
Okay, so I crawled down here and I was like, oh crap, I can't get up and out. I went up the steps, ended up in the car,
right.
and then I crawled over the back seat and had to get out and then out the door.
Properties.
It's probably a good thing that the developer doesn't watch me because that would be fixed tomorrow.
Well, so should sticking the logs in under the bottom of the trailer and
That's true too.
getting in and out of vehicles by just reaching in through the walls.
Right. There's a few things, yeah.
Where do I go in properties then after it?
If you click on it, or when you click on launch game, is it? It gives you the list of the DirectX 9 or Open or GL, and there should be a DirectX 11 option possibly there. I think it depends if you're in open beta or early beta.
My game is so because I have an icon on the Steam on the.
Yeah, but you're in 137. You're not in 135
7? 4, you mean?
or 134. Yeah, no, the DirectX 11 is only in 35.
Yeah, but my game is working better somehow.
Right, but you can't do it in 11 or in 34. You have to be in 35 to
Yeah, no.
be able to do DirectX 11.
I don't know, something maybe like this Windows update did something. Because everything goes smoothly, much
Well,
smoother.
it fixed it rather than broke it.
You know the problem I had before.
My FPS is dropping like mad. You know, whatever.
I'm stuck, it's 50 most of the time. 58,
I-
60.
I'm-
It'd be nice if you could figure out if these things were full or not. Read the side of them or something.
I think the only way to tell is to put
Right.
oil in.
Yeah, but if you're...
The thing upside down.
Yeah, I've turned it upside down.
And if you turn the bottle upside down, does it give you a thing to say if you're full or not?
No.
It's not like the diesel or petrol can.
Well, when you're filling it, it does, but once it's full, it's done. But if you can't hit the spot to see that it's done, you're stuck going, I don't know. That's enough or not. Yeah, hunger levels up. I'll give it a minute.
Wait, was this SE badge in the back? Minute? On the car?
Satsuma.
Yeah.
SE house.
Oh, it's an SF for the sticker in the corner.
Yeah. SF and Finland.
Oh, oh, that's for the SF for Finland, yeah, for soon.
Yeah, we have SE Sweden. The new one for Finland is FI. We don't have S anymore.
Oh. Alright. The door. Because there's a reason that it's not starting.
There is.
Yeah.
Found out.
Yeah. 2 reasons why there's no fuel.
No fuel in the car.
No fuel in the car. I didn't put much in it to start with.
Right.
Then there's this thing here where when you're
See,
putting on the tank, you have to put this nut on and tighten the fuel line.
See, years ago, when I learned to drive a forklift and we done maintenance or small engines, and I goes, first thing you do, check fuel. Don't take the engine apart to see why it's not working. Make sure you have petrol.
You always go for the simple stuff, the obvious stuff first. Before you start taking it apart.
It's more fun taking it apart and then going, oh, I need petrol.
Was my
You
dad
don't get spare bolts if you just put petrol in and get it.
or
going.
like when my dad's car broke, old car, or broke, it was more like it died and started again. The worst thing for a mechanic to know what the problem is.
Going and trying to start it again, even though you've attached the fuel line but still not put fuel in, does not help.
One of these days they'll get the lot right in this game.
Nowadays you put the computer into diagnose damn car.
Yeah.
Smarter than the game. Be smarter than the game. You gotta take the freaking cap off so you can put the fuel in.
Yeah, you can't bypass that. You have to do that one.
It's one of those days they say from the
Your stress levels will be going up.
his hunger is pretty good.
Well, his real life stress levels will be going up.
Well, that's alright. I had it started and running in the test, and I had the fuel cap off of it too, so, you know. Look at that. Fuel in it starts right up.
Oh, you have a turbo. Turbo.
So is it ready to go for the rally now?
Oh, heck no. What I have an issue with, though, is
Hey, you can shift now.
I can shift. It doesn't mean it's going into gear. See, it's not... It's glitching here. It's not going into second.
Did you put second gear in?
Yeah. But it's moving, so...
Just shift without second.
Well, it could be...
From first to third.
Yeah, because it's not sequential.
No, it's manual. So
yeah. Put in whatever gear I want it. Yeah. Now I've got it stuck in the frickin' hole.
What the heck?
At least it's not sideways in the garage like you had
Hey,
a jump.
you're bushing there.
What armor?
You had the bushing outside.
No, it's the wire harness. The wire mess. It's for connecting all the wires.
Well, you don't actually use it, you just connect everything and it's still the harness. Is it?
Yeah, especially because there's other things you can still add to it.
Alright, so you don't have wires for each thing, it's just
Oh, it's a roll of wire. And magically, that wire is the exact wire you need for
everything.
everything. Yeah.
Well, I'm not an auto electrician, and yeah, that's what he has is a load of rolls. Well, actually, he has a load of rolls of wire, but
Right, and then he uses the correct wire for each thing.
Yeah.
So,
Although he did rewire a bike for me, and he just happened to have red and black, but the links were the wrong way around, so.
so it's backwards. Yeah.
I don't care, it's as long as it works. I had somebody point out to me one day then, are you sure that battery's connected right? Yeah, but it's black and red. And?
Right. It's designed to be that way.
Like the wire doesn't, or the electricity doesn't mind what color the wire is.
No.
No.
Be honest, it can be all black and they wouldn't care.
Yeah. Well, he was doing the job for me for nothing, so I mean, wasn't going to complain.
Then he takes the cheap stuff.
Well, no, that's just what he had on the shelf. And I needed, it was one was short, one was long, and that's all he had. Never. So now I need to drive to my garage. Got my trailer.
Alright. Yeah, this is where my stress level's starting to go up. Open the frickin' hood. Thank you. Eight. Ready for charging because it's nearly dead. Okay, so it'll run, it moved, so let's worry about other stuff for right now. First off, let's worry about food. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bottles there. Have any more juice? Let's...
One job.
11 bottles. Yeah. Lift.
That's those. Clean macaroni down on that one.
This was new. Why didn't you go off to? Thank you.
Do you need to sort everything like this? No. Am I? Yes.
Are you lazy? Yes.
Why would I be lazy if I'm sorting this? If I wanted it, I could have just left it all sitting here in the... pantry here. All right, let's throw that so it's back there. It says empty, so let's get rid of it. It says brake fluid, so there's still some in it. All right. This can stay there for right now. All picked up. Let's not litter and see how this went this far. This up. Up in there. Van's not going to be back at all today, so. Yes. We look at what time it is and decide what we can do from there. Nearly noon. Well, let's could chop wood, but I'm going to do something death-defyingly stupid. I'm going to ride into town and see if we can get the keys for the truck somehow. Driving mode. Ah! Take the fuel on this? No, I didn't. What? Let's do this. Come on. Find.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand off.
Alright, armor.
Alright. Talk to you.
Have a good day. Night.
Right, see ya.
Night. So it was full. Thought it was full. Is there anything else that we should do while we're in town?
So what else do you have to do? You're driving off right into town and that.
Yep, going to.
try and kill yourself, so.
Not trying to kill myself, no. If David was to turn up the game sound now, he'd be all jealous I'm riding a bike and he's not right now. Stink. Yeah, it is. Yep.
Not just one fall.
Yeah, but it was a fall, not a death. I mean, I've made it to the second Thursday. Oh, we know where the train is.
Found it.
Yep, just passed.
Does that mean you can go to shortcut down the track then?
I could have, but I'm going to turn right here and go that way because I don't. And then I want to see where that train comes out because I don't know where it goes. I'd follow it that way if I.
It's basically a tunnel either side of the two junctions that you cross.
Right, but I didn't see it cross the street on the other end. So it must hit a tunnel before coming out of the street this way.
You have two crossings, don't you?
You have the one on your street, your driveway type deal, and you have the one that's the dirt one going around towards the log sale, but I don't think there's one over here on the other side of the map.
It goes into a tunnel not far off of each of the crossings. That's what I remember.
Yeah. So it doesn't come all the way this way that I went towards Grandma's and that way around, so it doesn't help you going this way. So I figured I'd just do this, and I don't know these routes well enough, so I'll try to go this way, so that way I'm printed in my brain, you know. There's Grandma's, after Grandma's we have, 4 sharp bends that I try and kill myself on, stuff like that.
I've yet to find my way around the map.
Oh, here's the railroad tracks right there, so we could have come down this way. Alright, good to know. And then, yeah, there is a railroad track after it, so we could have followed it down to this junction there. Alright. The other thing to learn would be to where some of the junk cars are that you can turn into, you can get cash for. And I think 2 of them are in sheds. One's just in a group of trees. Actually, I think it's not this far down this way. Somewhere down in there. So what am I doing? I'm looking off to the side while I'm going down a dirt road on a mini bike where the guy in the green car can come up and kill me at any second. That's smart.
It'd be grand.
Yeah. I think it's... Yeah, there it is right there.
Charlie through now to remember where it is and bring the tractor down or the van
Right.
or the truck.
Tractor would definitely get it, be slower than, say, the sewage truck, but... Now I was zipping along here and thinking as I went that there is the thing with the windshield. If you bust out the windshield, you can get hit by a bug. But if you're on the mini bike, you don't get hit by the bug and die.
No, but I would say that's designed that way and that
So that you don't kill.
otherwise you
Yeah.
lay everything down on that.
Right,
I suppose you could introduce a helmet with a visor or something.
right.
See, I think you should give you the splatter, the bug splatters.
And then, yeah,
Do you know if you have a windscreen, get bug splatters to remind you?
so that you need to keep it there. Yeah. Green car, guy's stuck in the off the side there. Aha!
Can you rob his car?
No, you can't steal his car. So he was headed in the direction that he could have killed us. Well, there's that ski jump thing that someone was talking about on his stream.
I don't think there's anything there yet, is there?
Yeah, I don't know if there is or not, but it's one of those was mentioned, do it just to see what happens. Well, I'm not sure I'm ready to die yet, so... After I've died, then maybe. Aha! So was it the 72 Olympics that your dad was trying to get into with ski jumping? I don't know. It's never mentioned. But I'm just... Okay, there's ski jumps there. Yeah. Yes. I don't know if it's... Those are from any Olympics that was held in Finland. I don't know if there have been any.
Well, I suppose go see if there was their Olympics held in Finland in...
At any point, yeah. I don't think they're...
Would have been the 70s.
Yeah. But it can easily be like their Olympic training center was there.
I would say the Winter Olympics would have been held there because that would be a good country for winter.
Right, yeah. I'm just trying to think of my Olympic history that I know, and I think there was Norway not too long ago, but I don't know if there's been Finland at all.
I would say so.
Alright. Someone call me out.
Say go.
Maria? Maria. Hello. You're over there on YouTube. Did you try and say hello? Are you still there when I was trying to drive this thing and I'm concentrating on riding this thing without dying?
There a while, I think.
Alright. Alright, so if we come back here, this is where the sewage truck is now. Alright, well that's fine, I stalled it. Damn it. Out of driving mode. Just stand there.
Alright, so 1952 almost the Summer Olympics.
Keys for the truck. Dude, keys for the truck. In the truck. Can't start it.
Alright, they had the Summer Olympics in 52.
Okay.
Joo. Ja se teki sitten niin paljon kuin...
Wait a minute.
Siitä paskaa pahemmaksi muutu. Niin.
Well, you're charging me for something No, I don't even have the keys to it.
Who's charging you?
Guy to get rid of the waste.
Oh, he's charging you rid of the way.
Well, I'm full of shit, but the truck isn't. I don't even have the keys. I can't even start it.
Joo. Ja se teki sitten niin paljon kuin... Kuule sen minä sanon...
Let's say that this is a shitty job. Not as shitty as yours, but almost. Hey, yeah, you're charging me $150. I don't even have anything on the truck yet. Look, I've talked to you now. Can I even go over and get in the truck and start it? Drive mode. No, can't even start it. And yeah, there is stuff that it will work, but that's fine. But there's no key in it.
Oh, so they've never actually had a winter games. They've had a summer
Okay.
in 1952.
So they've never hosted, but they've been to all of them. So that's why I'm thinking.
Well, unless it was the summer. It didn't say what. For see, as 1952 was the Summer Olympics.
Yeah.
But they also compete in the Winter Olympics, but they've never had one.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. They probably have, training center. That could be what the ski jump thing is, but. Alright. Stress is way up there. Evidently, we have to get the key somewhere. And I don't know yet! Smoke the cigarette real quick. Only because the stress is up there. We've taken care of both needs there. All in the same spot. Alright. Well. Alright. That's a no. someone else that we need to meet that we should probably talk to. I get one thing. I mean, we can't do the sewage jobs until we have the use of the truck. That's town. That's a church. Can't do anything at the church right now.
The brake is good for stopping fast.
Tried to run him over. Can't do it. Oh, good. The clouds are getting dark. Guess it's time to head back towards the house. Guess that's what Google's for. How do you get use of the sewage truck? Yeah, it probably is, but I've gone back over and tried to talk to him while he's been there after having use of the van, so...
You must have to do something.
Right.
Trigger.
Right. And I'm not sure where the guy that looks like an evil creature like Pig lives yet to go gamble with him yet.
Lives near the lake, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I was literally getting air there on that jump. That hill.
Oh, it's at 78%.
Okay.
I need to go get him some canned food
Okay.
and cotton balls.
Alright. Alright. Discussing plans with the wife there. We've got rain and lightning. So what's the chance of me getting hit by lightning while riding the motor scooter in the rain?
Actually, fine. Likelihood of you getting killed by crash net or hit by lightning? Probably more likely.
Yeah, more likely of crashing, yeah. More likely of getting hit by the green car than almost anything. There's another dude walking in the field. I mean, that's interesting that he's got people just randomly out walking around.
Yeah, he's definitely populated the map a lot more now.
Yeah. We're going to be out death-defying. Let's go out and be death-defying. There you go. Down the tracks without dying once. Oh, while we were gone, we had the battery charging, so maybe the battery will be charged enough. Finish seeing if the car will start. If there's any parts left that we have to fix on it. I'm not sure if we're going to adjust the you can adjust the timing on the carburetor, and you can adjust the carburetor for fuel mixture. And then if you wanted, you can remove the valve cover, and there's a way of adjusting the valves, but heck, I don't even try to be a mechanic in real life, so...
Well, you could take it down to the mechanic, I think, and get it done.
Right, and that's what I'll do for that. But at least the timing and the in the carburetor, I can sort of do that myself. Because it's explained how to do it, so I can figure that out. Look at that, we've gone and come back and not died. To off. Over here, let's see, now we left this lane. Is this an empty? No, it's brake fluid. remember not to answer the phone if it's ringing right now because of the lightning. Right, so if you read some of the things, it says you need like 4 things of brake fluid, but I don't know why you need 4. That was 9 for the bumpers. Somewhere right here. The 9. Out of 10. Alright. Do we put the hubcap covers on? I'm not sure. They're still charging. Alright. Well then. Oh, we grabbed paint. Let's go grab the paint. Those are thirst and food. Bad at the moment. We'll spray paint. I actually did this to a Chevette once. Spray painted it with spray cans. Turned out not too bad. Yeah. I don't want the rear seat. I want car body. Thank you. Oh, okay, so it's no longer an indefinite amount of spray cans.
You run out.
Yep. I am short for the driver's side door and the fender there. What color did we use? Use that color. Alright.
Alright, so there's a removable inspection cover to get access to clutch assembly without taking the engine out.
Yeah, that's actually... I tried to put it on, but I couldn't. Come over here to this side. You look in. Right there. There's the cover. It's like here's the gearbox. I don't see where you're supposed to. Move just the cover for it. Wait a minute. Just see it right there. Up that I'm reaching all the way across, getting the fluid covers. All right. Can't paint the rims at all. That's fine. And you can't do the covers while kept where it left. Okay, why is that? Evidently not going on because something's not tight. Or is it just in a bad position? Now I'm glitching stuck. Tank pipe, I don't want to mess with that. Alright, let's... Two things here. One of them we can do is...
No. So you have to find your uncle sitting outside. Similarly, and he talks to you, and then he gives you the keys for the truck.
Okay, so wherever he is when he's not here, you have to find him when he's sitting outside.
Yeah, and similarly, if you get stopped with cheap diesel in it, he sells the truck because he can't pay the fine.
Okay, so then the truck disappears. Got it. All right.
That's from the sounds of it, anyway.
$11 or $12 that's on.
After somebody said after they got their car inspected or do 100k on one of your vehicles.
Is when. Okay. He becomes available sitting outside or something like that.
Just trying to work it out. This is all guesswork because your man actually hasn't said. Does what? They reckon you get your car inspected or 100 kilometers on either the car or your bike, I think.
Go 100 kilometers. Got it. How many kilometers is it around the lake? Because done that now. Right, everything for these are tight, so why are those covers not going on?
If you drive slow, the bee won't kill you.
So these covers don't fit these wheels anymore or something. Not sure what. Right. Color better. Sort of the color that is the car. Stay with that for right now. Let that go as that for right now. How are we doing with this charging? Nearly charged. On this side. Wait a minute. Game is messing with me.
Why, what you do?
Well, I just went and looked at the battery and charger, and I said, "How's it going?" And there was no charge going on to it. I'm like, "Okay, it's done." No, it was plugged in. There's no power in the house.
Did you pay your bill?
I paid it recently, but not real recent, so it's a new bill. On. See, it's connected, and this is what I saw. Yeah, it's not charging. I'm good. I'm golden. Yeah, no, you come over to the light switch. No power. Yeah, my luck, I'll die of hunger or dehydration because I'm on the way to go pay the bill, so let's take care of that before I go pay the bill. Now, on the wiki thing, it says that if you eat the sausage, it gives you more removal of hunger than the others, or it's a more effective per price or something. I'm not sure what it really read, but
I'm crisps that gives you more thirst.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not going to eat literally the same thing all the time. I will vary it up. Look, there's a phone company bill, an electric bill.
Yeah, you need to go there and get your bill.
So the electric bill, $500. Really?
500.
Yeah. Phone company, 120. Well, the phone bill being consistently 120, that's fine, but alright, that was Thursday, so it better not go off again until Thursday again. Once a week. That I can deal with. That's an awful lot of... I mean, that's a awful quick bill. But you can't have it be a 30-day bill in this game. So, game world.
Pricey enough
Yeah.
as well, like.
Yeah. I guess I could do things to limit the bill, like not leaving lights on, not using the sauna. Let's see. Yep, we got power again already. And this thing needs a complete charge, so it'll have to probably charge all night. We have the phone bill, and the only one that's called us has been Grandma, right? If it charges and the car starts, I'm going to leave it running. I'm going to throw all this stuff in the car real quick, and we'll go sell it on the way to take the car to the shop. Makes sense to me. what's the worst that can happen other than car catches on fire on the way, quits and breaks down? Fatigue's up there. It's getting towards the end of the night anyways. Yeah, because we need to sell that because, heck, the bills alone are causing me to need to go sell that. Actually, I just realized I probably had enough sausage, sugar, and milk here that I didn't need to buy any to go over to Grandma's. Saved some of that. Alright. No sense crying over spilled milk. Wait a minute. Why? Okay, there's the check mark. It won't go in. Why will the radar detector not go on if that's where... Okay. I have to wire it in.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see if we need to. We get the wire. Wire mess. Oh. That's good. Doing this. Oh wow, that was cool. I'm waiting for the sauna to warm up. Yeah, it's going. This thing is boring. I'm gonna fall asleep.
I'm falling asleep now. I got a truck mod and let's have a look.
8. Oh, that I think is a
Must have fallen
7.
off.
Well, yeah, with everything I was doing in this garage and stuff, trying to pitch that thing up and all that, yeah. Right. Not much more I can do at this point. Alright, if nothing else, the car's together. That's more than I can say about any other time trying to play this. And I haven't died in over a week. And it's 11 o'clock at night. car's not up in this thing yet. Alright. Well, let's see. Going for a little while, so what I'm going to do is, I think we'll just pause it right here. We'll come in here. And this is, we'll save it. Thanks for stopping out and hanging out. David, thanks for hanging out and correcting stuff, helping with stuff. And
Start playing the game myself.
that's how it works around here, don't you know? And I will be back on for some more My Summer Car at some point here shortly. Thanks for stopping out. See you, everyone.
See ya.